Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I made a prop firm video, and I've had some time on my hands recently, so I decided it might be a good idea to make a video. If you guys are unfamiliar with Topstep, I highly recommend you check it out, but essentially, it's a futures prop firm, which I believe is the best one. I use that one to trade, and the way it works is you pass an evaluation, which they call a combine. Once you pass that, you pay a fee before you're given a so-called funded account. And with the funded account, it's still simulation trading, but you're eligible to withdraw money given you meet the objectives. Now the objectives are very simple. All you need is 5 winning days of $200, and then you can withdraw half of your account balance. So if you look, I've met those 5 winning days. It took me 8 days to do so, and in these 8 days I've only had 2 losing days, but one of the winning days was just $9.50. So that did not count toward the objectives. If you look at my current account balance, it's about half of the high. And the reason for that is not because I lost a ton of money, but simply because I withdrew half of my account balance. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied since my average win was significantly higher than my average loss, and my best day was much better than my worst day. So yeah, as you can see here, there's an adjustment, and that's just the money I've withdrawn. So for you guys that are trying to achieve a payout, I think it's really important to not let the $200 get kind of caught up in your mind too much. And I can't lie, on the last day, it did get caught up in my mind because I took my profit when I had a really good short. And I should have just let it run, but I was too eager for the payout, knowing that I had secured it at that moment. So try not to let that affect you, because the market doesn't care about you, your profit targets. You gotta just listen to what the market is telling you and trade that way. So with the payouts, if you guys are unfamiliar, you can take them via Wise or Wire and some other methods. I find Wise is the best if you're international, but if you guys are from America, you guys can just stick with the ACH. So the withdrawals for Topstep are super quick. I took my request just on Thursday, and I received the money from Wise on Friday, so that was pretty nice. I think recently I've had a little bit of a psychological kind of downturn in the market. I've found that my strategies haven't been working as I planned or kind of intended. And I think the reason for that is because before I felt that the major indexes, Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ, they'd be moving in the same direction for the most part. And recently, well, not too recently, but probably from maybe 6 months ago or so, the indexes have often diverged in a very major way, whether it's Dow being up 1% and NASDAQ being down 1%, or just in 5-minute intervals, which is often what I'm looking at, where the Dow is up on that 5-minute and the NASDAQ's making a low. The toughest days for me really are just when the NASDAQ, for example, keeps bleeding and I see the Dow kind of ripping and the S&P is doing a bunch of chopping, because I'll find that a lot of times the S&P will rip 15 points off a low and then end up just making a new low much later, while NASDAQ keeps hitting those lows. And it's really tough because for me, I typically do try to take some sort of reversal trades, as I find they're the best risk-reward ratio. And when the market is a little bit tricky and choppy, I find myself kind of failing. So in those times, I find myself getting a little bit frustrated, a little bit tilted, and it definitely negatively impacts me. But if you ever find yourself in that situation, what I want to say is just try to take it slow, take it easy. You're rushing to make money, and oftentimes the quickest way is simply just to go slow. And if you find yourself having trouble keeping disciplined, Topstep has tools. You can just put on a daily loss limit that'll force you to get out of a trade, or you can have a friend that you talk to and tell them everything honestly, and maybe they can help keep you accountable. But yeah, good luck to everyone. I hope you guys have a good week trading, and that's all I have to say. Thank you.